Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this really gorgeous glittery coffin set with these rhinestones. It's so pretty, I really love it. So if you would like to see how I did it, then please keep watching. So we're getting right into the tutorial. I'm going to be using this color by Nail Addict. It's so gorgeous. I'm going to put the name of it on the screen right here, but I believe it's called Milky Way. And it's a really beautiful pink with like some shimmers in it. And I'm going to be applying 2 coats of this to every single nail. And these tips may look different than your regular coffin tips because these are double extra long or just the XXL coffin tips, and they are just cut down a little bit. So if you want a coffin shape that's a little bit wider, I highly recommend you do this because it'll come out with some really nice coffins. But they are going to be pretty long. If you cut them any shorter, they'll turn out more of a tapered square instead of a coffin. So just keep that in mind. But that's why the tips look different, is because I cut them down. They're just the really long ones. So yeah, I'm just doing 2 coats of that. And then once I'm done, I'm going to be putting on this really pretty glitter. This is from enailcouture. It's a glitter top coat. You can add this to absolutely any color of gel polish and it'll completely transform it into a really pretty glittery shade because it's just a top coat. But actually, yeah, I really love this because I literally use it on every single like set. Like any set that needs glitter, I use this, or I'll use like Shimmering Snow by iGel Beauty, but this one is just to die for. I'm obsessed with it. So I highly recommend it, and it comes in a pack of 3, I believe, with 2 other colors as well. So this one just has like more of a goldy like tint to it, and as you can see, you only need a little bit and it completely changes like how much glitters on the nail. So if you're looking for something like this, you should definitely get your hands on it. You could even use it, sorry you guys, you could even use it for like acrylics as well if you needed to. So yes, it's very universal. And here's a really gorgeous close-up of that glitter just to show you guys really how it looks in person. When I'm looking at it, this is what it looks like. And then I had a little visitor. Please don't mind this little clip. I just wanted to leave it in. It's so cute. Look at my baby's little feet. It's my cat. So anyways, now what I like to do is completely wipe off the sticky layer. Because it's like a top coat, I think it didn't have that much of a sticky layer, but it still did. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I just added 4 layers, or no, 3 layers of, no, yeah, 4 layers of gel polish, sorry. 4 layers. I added the base coat, 2 coats of the pinkish color, and then 1 coat of the glitter. So my shape is kind of getting a little wonky on the sides. So what I'm doing is I'm turning on my dust collector and grabbing my nail file, and I'm going to be perfecting that coffin shape just a little bit more. I don't want the nails to be wider than they're supposed to look. I want them to look very nice and narrow like a normal coffin. So I'm going ahead and filing up the sides and just taking away any little lumps that were created by the access gel polish on the sides. To kind of avoid this, just make sure you're cleaning up your sidewalls as much as you can. But because that pink Milky Way color has glitter in it as well, it kind of makes the sides a little more lumpy because you're just adding glitter on top of glitter on top of glitter, if you know what I mean. So that's why I go ahead and perfect my shape. I don't do this with every set, only with sets where I use a lot of layers of like glitters or things like that. And I try to do it only on the bottom so that not so much of the gel color comes off. But you can't really tell because there was so many layers anyway that by the time I top coat and everything at the end, you can't see that I filed it right there. So that's what I'm doing here. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I always make sure to just go ahead and clean them off with a lint-free wipe and some alcohol, just because I want to get rid of that dust completely. Even though I did dust them off, I want to get rid of all of it because I'm going to be applying my design on top. This goes for the same if you're going to be doing like a gel polish design, even more so if you're doing a gel polish design, because you don't want to contaminate your gel polish bottles with dust. My biggest pet peeve is seeing anybody, any artist, press-on artist or acrylic artist, have dust all over their nails and then grab their top coat and just like completely just top coat on top of it. That's like such a cringe for me, because it's like you're contaminating literally your bottle. Like, please don't do that so that you can save your product. And then I just went ahead and took out my rhinestones, and now I'm going ahead and grabbing my Zulays bling adhesive. It's literally empty. Like, my bling adhesive is on its last leg. I have maybe enough for like a few more nails only, and I just placed my order literally 5 minutes ago for 2 more bottles because I needed it so bad. And I have a whole bunch of new stuff to re-up on that's coming on in Amazon, or from Amazon today. I had told you guys in my last video that I ran out of everything. You guys, I ordered so much stuff, and it's all arriving today, I believe, and tomorrow. So yeah, I'm really excited for that stuff to come in. And I'm just going to be placing my rhinestones. I always apply my bling adhesive. I apply a very generous amount, and then I'm going to be taking these big flat back gems. I actually get these from Zulays nail shop as well. Sometimes I get them from Amazon. These big ones you can get from Amazon as well. So I'm going to leave links to my favorite gems down below, but you guys should definitely check out Zulays because she has some that look identical to Swarovski and they're not Swarovski. So yes, they're very gorgeous. And I'm just going ahead and kind of freestyling the gem placement. She said that she wanted them to be very blinged out, but still more on the classier side. So this is kind of a take, if you guys didn't notice, on the set that I did on myself when I did my Battle of the Rhinestone Gels video. I had a set like kind of like this on. So on that one, I put extra big rhinestones on almost every nail because I was being so extra, and I wanted to make sure the glue was actually good enough, you know, because of the video I was making. So she kind of wanted that, but she wanted it less like extra. Like, she wanted it a little more classier, not as much big huge gems. So I went ahead and kind of placed the bigger gem on the ring finger, just because I feel like the ring finger is always like the accent nail. And I placed a really pretty design here on the pointer one with my flat back stones, the flame ones, and I love the flame stones. I'll link those as well. I get those from Amazon. And then yeah, they're just absolutely gorgeous. And for the thumb, I kind of just placed a random little design on there with my plain little round ones and a little pear shape. So I'm just gonna let you guys kind of watch the bling placement. It's nothing special. The one thing I did want to mention really quickly is that when you're using Zulays bling adhesive, it is the best glue. Like, it is the best of the best. It's so good. But one thing I did want to say is that sometimes it'll get all over your gems, but I'm going to show you guys how you can clean them off at the end, so that your pictures still come out looking nice and the gems don't look all foggy and stuff. Sometimes it happens, and it happened to me on this thumbnail. So like right now you'll see I just clean that off. So once you're finished with your bling placement, you always want to make sure that you go in and spray it with the nail glue dryer, especially if you're going to be using the Zulays glue or any type of resin glue that isn't cured in a UV lamp. using the spray will cure your glue on contact. So now I'm going to be taking a lint-free wipe and some acetone. I'm not going to be using alcohol for this, but you could. It works a little bit better if you have a dry glue already stuck on your gems to use acetone, because it peels it or like melts it away. And I do use glass stones, so the acetone doesn't do anything. These aren't plastic. If they were plastic, the acetone will melt the stones. So I did want to say that as well. And yeah, I'm just going ahead and cleaning them off and making sure all the glue is off of the gems. As you can see, they look very sparkly and shiny, and it looks like there's absolutely no glue on them, which is what I love. I noticed that my lighting has been looking kind of wonky, like it looks kind of dark, I feel like. So I'm gonna try to get my lights a little bit closer while I'm filming, just to make sure my lighting is a little bit better, because the gems look really dark for some reason. But yeah, I don't know if that was just my phone or something. And now I'm going to be taking my Makart, what is this? Makart top coat, and I'm going to be top coating all around my crystals. Sometimes some top coat will get on the little tiny ones. It's not a big deal because you can't see it. Just don't get top coat on your big stones and you'll be perfectly fine. If you do add top coat on your big stones, it makes them look kind of like plasticky. If you're a beginner, I just wanted to say that. So yeah, just to keep them looking sparkly, just top coat around and take your time with it. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to cure it in the lamp. And when I do top coat, I always cure it for like double, so I cure it like 60 seconds twice, just to make sure everything's really cured. And then we're going to be filing the tips. So I'm going to go ahead and file the tips of the nails. I do this after every single set because this is what gives your shape, your nails a really nice shape. And if you wanted to as well, at the end of doing this, you could even top coat the little tips if you wanted to. I just don't personally do that, but if you wanted to, you could totally do that. But I file this. It doesn't make your gel polish chip or anything like that. The thing that makes I notice if my nails do chip, it would be just because I'm using coats that are too thick, so just keep that in mind, or you're not buffing the nail in the beginning. But yeah, I go ahead and dust it all off once it's finished, but it gives it a really nice crisp shape. This is what makes the nails look so pretty once they're placed on somebody. And I always include a little nail file and a buffer with all my nail supply order or my nail orders, just in case the person wearing them feels like they're a little too crisp or a little too sharp and they have, like, you know, kids or pets or something, so that they can go ahead and file the corners if they wanted to. It's just personal preference. I just like them really crisp for my nail pictures on Instagram, so that's the way I send them out. And yeah, I'm just going ahead and doing that. And I get these nail files from Amazon. I'll link those as well. And I kind of go in all different directions just to file them. Sometimes my inner nail tech kicks in and I like turn the nails the other way to file because I feel like it's like the way I'm used to. But I do file like this too, so you could do whatever works for you. And then after this, I just go ahead and dust them off, clean them off, and then I go in and put them in their little box with this little, what is this? The little foam tape. It's called double-sided foam tape, and I'll leave the link to the ones I use. These are the thumbs. They look so pretty. I'm obsessed with the colors, and I'm just going ahead and placing them there. And then I'm due from thumbs all the way out, so thumb, pointer, middle, ring, and pinky. And yeah, you guys, so that is pretty much it. I'm gonna show you guys the finished result, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I try to include as much information as I could, and this is what the nails looked like in really nice bright lighting. I took this right under a bright light and it's so gorgeous. The color, the sparkle, you could just see how gorgeous that top coat is. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment on what you thought. I appreciate you and have a good day. Bye.